What's going on, guys? MrBayeasy here, and today we're playing some more Adventure Capitalist. Today, apparently there's supposed to be some sort of Halloween update. You guys have been telling me about it. The reason I didn't do it right away was simply because you guys have it on mobile, and usually we don't get it here on PC for a little bit. So I was waiting for that to come about, and I didn't get a notification when I got online, so maybe it's actually still not out yet, but I'm going to check again really soon. I'm also going to check while I'm here. I was expecting a notification is all, but looks like we're doing pretty good. Of course, tapped our investors. That's not the new, though. Let's check our investors and see what we got going on today. I think, hopefully we have something good, man. I feel like we made a lot of progress last time. Hopefully this is not like, you know, poopy investors. Let's see. Oh, that's definitely not. That's pretty good, actually. Well, I thought I saw a spider. Anyway, we're good. We're good. Before we do that, though, we're going to go ahead and do our mega bucks. By the way, guys, I have officially decided to use my mega ticket on the newspaper. I kind of went over it in my head. I was like, should I save, you know, for 90 megabucks so that I can potentially, you know, get one free? And somebody brought up a good point, you know, you should do it because you get one free. But another person brought up another good point, is that if I'm using my mega tickets, I'm going to get more mega tickets anyway. So there's no point in waiting, and it's going to keep the series going. You know what I mean? We're going to be able to go faster and faster. So with that being said, let's just jump right into our currency exchange, because that is, of course, what we need to do. Hopefully at least two, please, right? Two? You're pissing me off here. All right, so we're only going to get one from Earth today, unfortunately. Let's head on over to the moon and see what we got going on there. Okay, I hope we get two on the moon and we get two on Mars, or at least 2 or 3 on Mars. Now, I've got a special little game I want to play with you guys, thanks to Crisman. I think is Crisman or Crimson, from the comment section. One of the viewers suggested this idea, which I'll be bringing to you guys in just a little bit. But first, let's go do the megabucks. All right, so here on the moon today, we have 90 undecillion ready to be claimed, angels ready to be claimed. So not a massive, you know, reset, nothing like we've seen before, of course, but still pretty darn good. Okay, it's nothing to you know, write home about, but it's also pretty darn good. So anyway, see what we got going on in the currency. Please be 2. You're killing me here. If we had just had 2 here and 2 there, we would have had 2 more mega tickets to be bought. But it looks like today, we're probably going to be like at least 1 short, okay, or 2 short, I would say. The minimum 2 short. Hopefully, we're not 1 short, because that'll kind of irk me a little bit. But anyway, let's go ahead on over to the Mars and see what we got going on there. Okay, so 199 billion here on Mars. Again, not a massive increase, but still pretty good. It's definitely going to help us out, no doubt. I didn't mean to rhyme there, but anyway, let's go ahead and do the currency exchange. Why do I always do this? I always forget that we're not at a decillion yet. I always forget, man, without a doubt. So anyway, I don't see anything relating to Halloween here, guys. Am I mistaken or what? Because, you know, see, that's why, like, I was holding off. I don't think you guys understand. I don't play mobile, so I guess I get things a little bit later. Maybe I should play mobile, but I have to figure out a way to actually record that, because I literally can't right now. I cannot record mobile. I don't have the ability to. So anyway, we might as well start here today. Of course, we're going to do a reset. I'll look around for the Halloween stuff, and if there is Halloween stuff, then it'll go even longer. It's going to be a really long episode, but as of right now, it doesn't look like we have that, unfortunately. But that's okay. We can still do what we would normally do, and I'll be making another episode if the Halloween thing eventually does come out. Because I do want to cover that. I want to actually experience that. You guys make it sound awesome, and I'm coming on here, like, you know, hoping to find it. Of course, not actually seeing it here today. So anyway, we are 3 away from having 1. You know, we might as well just exchange it while we're here. 212 billion angels total on Mars so far, so doing pretty darn good if I do say so myself. Now here's the game, guys. This is going to happen on every single planet, guys. We're going to start small just for the sake of simplicity. So basically, this idea was recommended to me by someone in the comments. This is going to get you guys involved in the series a little bit more. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy max on these, okay? Essentially, I'm going to buy max. And you have to guess, because it doesn't tell me here, I'm pretty sure. You have to guess how many I could possibly buy. Okay, so if I buy 1, okay? When I go ahead and buy max, you have to guess how many I could possibly buy in the first row. Okay, so for Earth, it's going to be lemonade stands. For the moon, it's going to be the moon shoes, okay, moon boots. And for Mars, it's going to be dirt. Everybody in the comments, you know, in order, okay, say Earth for lemonade. You tell me what you think I'm going to be able to buy when I hit max. So, for example, when I hit max today, That's how many I could buy. Whoever's the closest will get their name on the screen, okay? So you'll get your name called out on the screen, you know, for everybody to see that you were the closest to this answer, okay? Whatever it may be. So if you were to guess, let's say 1600, you know, for next time, then boom, you'd have it right here. So I think it's a pretty cool idea. You know, I'm just gonna, you know, start doing it. If you guys don't like it, let me know in the comments, but I don't see why not. I think it's a fun little thing we could do together. Now we're gonna start off small. That's what I'm gonna do for here, because I don't want to say tell me each and every one. Let's give this a trial run and see what's going on. Then I'll give you guys different objectives, like maybe, for example, you know, whichever the 5th slot is on each planet. That's what I'm going to ask you guys. Like, how much do you think I'm going to get on each planet from the 5th slot, which in this case would be the, you know, the ambassadors here. I'm pretty sure on the moon, that is the cheese mine. And on Earth, I think that is, what is it on Earth, guys? I think it's the hockey team. I think it's the hockey team on Earth. So that, you know, again, it's the same concept, just different spot. I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. So kudos to the, you know, to Crisman. I think it's Crisman or Crimson. Either way, your name's going to be on the video for giving us the idea. I think it's a pretty fun, cool little thing we could do together. Let's go ahead and purchase these, and then we'll jump into our angels. Wait, I think this might make sense. Now, you guys let me know in the comments. I'll come back on and get this, because I don't want to do this without your guys' opinion, because you'll definitely know here. This is half of my angels, but I get all profits ×3. So wouldn't that be worth it? I'm pretty sure it would be. I'm pretty sure that would be worth it. I don't think we have to wait, because it's half of our angels, but this is ×3 everything. So that might be beneficial. All right, guys. So we already did our currency exchange, as you guys saw in the beginning. So there's no point in kind of waiting around. Let's just go to max really quick, see what we would have gotten if we were to stick around. Wait, what is the auction bar? It's 2880, right? If I'm not mistaken. Wait, hold on one sec, guys. Yeah, 2880. So not necessarily close, but it would have given us a little bit of a boost. The giant laser would not have gotten to 450, unfortunately. The werewolves would have gotten to where they needed to be, but it doesn't matter. It wouldn't have been as good as resetting. This is a pretty big reset here. So just go ahead and do that. There we go. Man, you know, I kind of miss the old days where we basically were like kind of strategized, kind of like how Mars was in the beginning, where we were like really trying to strategize and see what we could do with our money and how far we could take our money. I just feel like those were like some of the best times we had on Adventure Capitalist. And it's kind of a shame that those days are gone, but I'm sure there's going to be new planets. Of course, we got the Halloween thing coming up at some point. I don't necessarily know when that's going to happen. Hopefully it happens soon. Hopefully this doesn't ever, like, hopefully it actually comes to PC, because if it doesn't, that'll be a little bit upsetting, honestly. I'll be a bit offended. But I'll understand. Because on mobile, you can do like that ad thing where you get like a little bit of a bonus for running the ad. So you kind of make, I would assume that they make a little bit more for mobile, so they probably, you know, make more stuff for mobile. So maybe it's mobile exclusive. Who knows? If you guys are clear on that, whether it's mobile exclusive or not, drop it down in the comments below, because the fact that it's this close to Halloween and it's not out yet is kind of worrisome. Unless they were planning to release it on Halloween, you know, to celebrate the holiday, in which case I feel like that would make sense, but it would still be a bit weird. So anyway, we're doing pretty good so far. We're not doing too bad at all today. Actually, we're flying through this, as a matter of fact. I'm kind of surprised how fast we're moving through this. I didn't expect to get through this as quickly as we are, but we haven't done our angels yet, so we're not moving too quick. We're just, I feel like we've only been on the moon for, it couldn't have been more than 5 minutes. I mean, it couldn't have been more than 5 minutes. We've been here way too soon. Anyway, going up pretty quick, okay? So it's not like, you know, outrageous, but it's definitely going up faster than I would have expected. Not even in the Undecillions yet, but I feel like once we get there, I feel like this is one of those scenarios that if I stayed on long enough, I could probably reset again, but it's moving fast, but not so fast to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to see this before I even leave the moon. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to wait a while. So anyway, let's head on over to the Earth and see what we can do there today. Hopefully we get pretty far. Let's see exactly what we could have done. Usually it's not too impressive, honestly. Okay, well, we could have bought them by a considerable amount, but again, nowhere near the kind of boost we would have gotten otherwise. Okay, so check this out. Vast oil upgrade, ×12. Lemonade stand gets ×10. So maybe that'll put the oil rig and the lemonade stand back on the map. I don't know, man. I mean, maybe that would really help us out with those two particular businesses, because they're not doing terrible, but they're not doing the best either. As a matter of fact, the oil rig is the only one that is not in Quattro Quinquagintillion, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. It's almost there, but it's not there. You know what I mean? I can't say it's there because it's not. It is almost there, just shy. But I mean, hey, everything else is in Quattro Quinquagintillion by a decent margin. You know what I mean? Like even the lemonade stand, the lowest of everything, is in there by almost 10 Quattro Quinquagintillion. So it's not like it's barely in there. This one's just barely not. So maybe that would help. Times 15 would definitely bring it into a good, you know, standing with everything else. But either way, we'll go ahead and reset because I feel like that's going to really help us out. I mean, it's obviously going to help us out. 6.1 Sex Vigintillion Angels. Gotta love that. We're pretty darn close. Undrigintillion. We would only need 2 more levels of this. Wow. So we might be close to buying May O'Neill with just the lemonade stands right off the bat. That's pretty impressive if you ask me. Can we stop buying more? All right, there we go. Whew. All right. Let's go ahead and purchase all these here. Alrighty. Oopsie. There we go. Everything's started. Everything's going. Good. That's what I like to see. Let's get these as far as they'll go today. Will you go? Why do you never go? Okay, the past like 5 to 6 episodes, this thing has not gone past 1600, which I find a little bit annoying, I guess would be the word. I want it to be better than that, but hopefully we're on the horizon again. We're gilding that today, guys. We're going to be gilding the newspaper, so actually, I should have gilded that first, and in honor of gilding the newspaper, we could have, instead of doing the donut shop, which is what we always do to actually boost our profits, we could have done it on the newspaper today, but we'll do that next time. The newspaper will have its honorary boosting in the next episode, which hopefully is actually a Halloween special. Who knows? Hopefully it is. I really don't know what is going on with that. I just know you guys have wanted to see it. You guys have been telling me to play it. I was really excited, and now I'm disappointed. In that order. So hopefully next time we get some Halloween stuff. Let's go ahead and just super fat mode our way through our upgrades. Our first set of upgrades anyway. We're gonna have a second set that we could potentially super fap on. That sounded a little bit dirty. All right, that looks like it's gonna be it for this. No, we can buy a little bit more. Okay, before we move on, let's go ahead and gild this bad boy here, because there's no reason not to. Let's just look at what we can do. Okay, we're gonna gild the newspaper. I think it's a safe bet. You guys have told me car wash, you told me shrimp boat, but a lot of you have told me newspaper, and you've been telling me that for a very long time, that the newspaper would eventually get really good. It's only now just getting really good for me. So hey, I'm gonna ride this bandwagon. We're going for gold. Here we go. Boom. There we go. Gilded newspaper. What do you think about that? Some of you might not like that, but I'm actually liking that we have 2 gilded things on the earth now. We're on frickin' the moon. We have like, what, 5? So we're finally stepping up our game on the earth a little bit here. All right, let's go ahead and buy these managers because they're going to make things a lot cheaper. Of course, we can buy all of them. So honestly, the whole time I've played this game, I wish there was a times 1 times 5 and then times 10. Because I feel like those are the most common things to quick boost, you know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal, obviously, but I still would have liked to see it. So actually, we're doing pretty good there. We haven't done all the upgrades we could possibly do yet, which is actually really exciting because we're going to go even further, which is a strange thing to think about with how much we're already making here. But hey, I'm not complaining. Dang it, I always do this, man. Always. I always buy a little bit more than I'm supposed to. There we go. Okie dokie, man. Wow, 5,400 there. All right, here we go. Super fat mode this. Because there's obviously going to be a lot because of all of our angel upgrades. Whoa, going so fast. Jeez. Nice. Oh, come on. Let's get to 6,000. I don't think we've ever been to 6,000 lemonade stands. So that would be quite the accomplishment there. Quinquagintillion, 27. We are actually past what we were here. This one is actually about to get a little... Ooh, the newspaper is actually doing a tad better so far. Will that remain supreme? Because right now, I'm pretty sure that's doing the best. Interesting stuff, man. Times 14 on the hockey team, but unfortunately just bringing that into Quinquagintillion. So actually it's not in the race for best business right now. Right now, best business is going to go to the newspaper, man, which is pretty insane. Oh, we are actually tapping into those bonuses we just saw. So that does bring the oil rig actually into the Quattro Quinquagintillion range. Nice to see, but, unfortunately, nothing spectacular. 25 quinquagintillion. So now the third best. The bank is now the third best, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, everything seems to be getting into the quinquagintillions except for the lemonade stand so far. But that's going to change because, guys, remember the unlocks here. Unlocks 6,000 lemonade stands times 5. And guys, look at this. Upcoming 500 sex quinquagintillion times 10, so essentially times 15, plus the times 2 and the next times 2 that's coming up, as well as this times 2. So we're going to be looking at some really powerful businesses really quick. I don't think that's going to necessarily put us in the running for the newspaper or the donut shop here, but it's still going to be really good nonetheless. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to do a quick look around and see if I can find anything Halloween, because of course this is going to wrap us up on Adventure Capitalist today. We literally have nothing left to do. Except check our investors maybe on this planet. Going up quick, but again, not even anywhere near sex vigintillion. We're in the low quinvigintillions. So we're gonna have to be waiting a little bit. We're gonna have to idle a little bit longer before we see anything meaningful. But as we leave off here, the lemonade stand does actually break quinquagintillion, so that's pretty exciting. So let me look around for a little bit and see if I can find anything that relates to Halloween or maybe a different window. But if not, I'll be seeing you in just a second. Really quickly, I was not able to find anything relating to the Halloween thing, which is a bit unfortunate. I do apologize. Again, nothing I could really do about it. Hopefully it's not a mobile exclusive event. If it is, unfortunately, I probably won't be able to participate in it, or more than likely I definitely won't, because there's no way I can get the appropriate equipment in one day. Either way, the one thing I forgot to do last time, which I figured I'm going to do on camera so you guys know that I actually did it. I came back and did it last time because I actually forgot, but you know what? I didn't do the profit margins, man. I didn't do this, which I think is really funny, but let's go ahead and do it here. Boom. Making a little bit more, of course, you know what I mean? It's nothing, it's not gonna help us too much, but hey, I forgot to do it last time. I almost forgot to do it again this time. But as these guys wind up and you know, get me some more money, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you rate the video what you think it deserved, and if you did enjoy, consider sharing the video as well. If you want to become a sage in training, make sure you subscribe today, and as always, this has been MrBayeasy, your favorite sage, and I'll see you in the next video.